everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I am going to be showing you how to make a countdown timer to a message. So over here I actually have two versions of this. So this one actually works. This one doesn't. This is the one that I'm going to be entering the commands for the tutorial in, but this one is already here, just in case I forget something. It happens, you know. But anyways, let's get into the tutorial. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're actually going to want to make the thing that activates it. Make sure that you have enough space in the back. This is 8 blocks. I believe that is 8 blocks in length. It's obviously just 1 block wide, and it's 3 blocks tall. So make sure that you have enough space, and then make the button that activates it. So I've made this little area right here, like a little stone building, and then tick. Sorry. And then you press the button. I said tick the button. I don't know what that means. But anyways, here are all the command blocks you want to set up. I'd recommend setting this up beforehand. So remember, when the sides of the command blocks look like this, that means it's unconditional. When it's like this, it means it's conditional. Green command blocks are chain. Orange command blocks are impulse. And purple command blocks are repeating. Just remember that. So when you're setting this up, just make sure to do that. So now what you're going to want to do is you want to go to this command block. This is for adding a tag. So what you want to do is you want to /tag at p add countdown. So this is going to be necessary so that everybody on your server or world or whatever won't just end up seeing the countdown. But anyways, yes. This one is for the scoreboard. So what you're actually going to want to do beforehand, I've already done it, but you want to do /scoreboard objectives add countdown. Now, I've already done it, so that's why it's there. You can name it anything you want. Just remember to replace where I say countdown with that. But that's what you need to do. So then you want to do /scoreboard players set at a countdown, countdown, and then the number +1. So for whatever reason, it doesn't actually display the number. I mean, I could probably figure this out. I'm just going to say for whatever reason, because yes, it doesn't actually display the number at the beginning. So you want to make the number that you want to display 1 less than what you actually enter. So I want it to count down from 10, so I'm going to put 11 here. That way it'll actually start at 10. Here, you want to place a command block. So I'm going to name this set block 1, because this one is also going to be for setting a block, but we're not doing that just yet. So you want to grab the coordinates that are right in front of this command block. In my case, this is -10, -57, 24. So I will do set block -10, -57, 24, redstone _block. So this means that a redstone block will be placed here, and this is very important. So what now you need to do is go into this command block and make sure it still needs redstone. Put the delay and ticks at 20. If you want to count in milliseconds, I don't really know the exact amount of ticks you need to delay. I don't think you can count in exact milliseconds, because there's 100, or not 100. There's 1,000 milliseconds in a second, but since there's only 20 ticks in a second on Minecraft, that's not really going to work. So if you want to count in a different value of time, a minute is 20 times 60, which is 1,200. But I'm just going to do, I believe it's 1,200 anyways. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'll just do 20 ticks, because that's the amount of seconds. So now, countdown. So once this is activated, it will actually scoreboard players remove at a countdown 1. So what this will do is, since it's a delay of ticks of 20, which is 1 second, every second it will remove the score of countdown by 1, which means that it will count down from 11 to 1, which is going to be displayed as 10 to 1 because 11 isn't shown for some reason. So now here's where it gets really complicated. So this is an execute command followed into a title raw command. Title raw is similar to tell raw in that you can, it's essentially a very complicated way of displaying something. So for example, if you want to say hello on screen with title raw, you do something like title raw at a title raw text, or raw text, and then, hold on, that's backwards, text hello, and now that says hello. However, we want this to conform to the countdown score, and this is why there is only 9 commands. Otherwise, you'd probably have 11 or 12 or so, somewhere around that number, for the countdown and then the final message. So it'd be 11. But now, we can only do it with 9, so you get 2 less, and one of them is really complicated. So, execute as at a tag equals countdown, scores equals countdown equals 1, and then dot dot. So that dot dot in front of the 1, or I guess behind the 1, means that it's 1 and greater. So as long as their countdown score is above 1, or actually is above 0, because it's also including 1, so as long as it's 1 or greater, then this will apply. If not, then it just won't run the command. And then run title raw at a, or actually at s in this case, title, and here's where it gets really complicated. So, like I showed before, you want to do raw text and then all of that. But then you want to do score. And then I believe name. Or no, score. Yeah, I'm kind of new to doing the scores like this, so if I end up having to backspace a couple, make sure that I've actually confirmed that that's what the command is before typing this in, because I don't really feel like any of y'all would enjoy having to backspace a whole bunch constantly. And then name, and yes, name, not, I'm typing name, just type name, not like your name or not anybody's name, just type name here, and then at s. This, I believe, makes it so that, oh wait, hold on. There we go. Oh. I typed name again! Yeah, I'm kind of new to this, but it's still a tutorial, and it still should work. So, the name, at S, this means that it's actually your score. Now, since it sets the score for everybody, it shouldn't matter, but I'd still do name at S anyways, just in case. And then you want to do a comma, and then another quotation mark, objective, and then your objective, in this case, is countdown. And then you need to end off with 2 close brackets, or 2 close braces, I believe those are braces, and then a close bracket, and then another close brace, to end off the whole command. So this is actually going to be the title command. I'm going to actually save this for last, because, I guess just because. However, before this, we need to do this one. Set block 2. So, set block 2 is you need to grab this coordinate, which for me is -10, -57, -28, and enter it as a set block command. So, /set block, -10, -27, or no, -57, -28. No, just 20. Not -28, just 20. And then redstone underscore block. So this means that it's going to activate this string of commands now. So now for this one, I'll name this Phil. And what this is for is it's actually going to remove both of the redstone blocks. Now, since this is conditional, it will only activate once the title command executes. And this will only execute once the countdown hits 0, and you'll see why once we actually do the command. Now, what you want to do is you want to get fill, and then grab the 2 coordinates from earlier and put them in. So for me, it was 10, negative 57, 28, through negative 10, negative 57, 24, error, and since they removed data or data values for whatever reason, you have to do open bracket and then close bracket, and then replace redstone underscore block. And if you want to, you can do the same thing here, but it doesn't really matter. Now here is where it actually removes the tag. So what we want to do here is slash tag at a remove countdown. Technically, you could do at P, but in that time, they could have swapped with someone else, which would mean that they would continue having the tag, which just isn't really a good thing. But now here's the final command. So, slash title at a tag equals countdown scores equals countdown equals 0. Title